Okay, are we live? Ladies and gents, it's time for me to get my work on. Work is so much more meaningful when you actually get paid for it. Let's rock and roll some Diablo 4. Okay, boom shakalaka. Okay. Set. Rivacha, good morning to you. Thank you, as always, for the lovely sticker. What can I offer you this morning? Because I am full of energy. Would you like a sea shanty? Perhaps to kick off the day? Or would you prefer a freestyle rap? Tell me, my brother, and it shall be delivered. Carson, good morning. How are you today? I hope you're doing good. Yeah? Do you know that we have another Carson? But his is spelled C-A-R-S-O-N. So very interesting to see two Carsons. Different spelling, but, you know, lovely to see all these people. Yeah? Good morning to everybody. Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. I'll be doing the same thing. Sea shanty. Okay, your wish is my command. Let's get this on the road. Pajama pants. Because I'm not leaving these fluffy pajama pants. Okay. First things first, before we have a sea shanty, what we're going to need is, I'll pause my rain ambiance. Then, we're going to go get our lovely pirate ship ambiance. Oh, Rogue, you know, anything makes me feel energized, but you know what makes me feel the most energized? I'll tell you right now. It's the fact that I finally get paid just by people watching me, so this is really good. Thank you, YouTube, for the opportunities, I tell you. Hey, Andy. Oh, that, and also I took a really good rest last night. I think, you know, not streaming on the Sunday nights is really healthy for me, because then I can refresh my mind, refresh my body and everything, and hit the week hard. But anyway, this sea shanty is for you before we even go off and level the rogue. River Archer has, you know, hit me with that sticker, so here we go. Y'all ready? With the actual pirate ship ambiance in the background. There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Billy of Tea. The winds blew up her bow, dip down, oh blow me, bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the time is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tongue is done, we'll take our leave and go. Da 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 da. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught. All hands to the side harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tongue is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not of greed. He belonged to the wellerman's creed. She took that ship in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tongue is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack and tight one more. Though all boats were lost, there were only 4, but still that whale did go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tongue is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on. The line's not cut and the whale's not gone. The wellerman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew and all. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tongue is done, we'll take our leave and go. That's for River Archer. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a good day today. And no problem, listen. I'm happy to share all the builds that I do. The rogue build will be out as well as soon as I hit around level 45-ish. You know, we're going to go off and level the rogue some more, see how we do. I don't know what I'm doing right now, though. Party must conquer Tur Dulra. Okay, let's go over there. Let's conquer Tur Dulra. Tur Dulra. I hate pronouncing some of these names, I swear. But we're gonna go over there. And good morning to you, by the way, Zach. I see you as well. Alright, we're gonna go over there, conquer the stronghold, then do the dungeon. Should be no issue. My rogue does have, aside from an awesome flag on their horse, you know, my rogue does have the orbiting twisting blades now. So wave clear should be a little bit better than it was yesterday. Hoist the colors. It could be, but I don't know that one, actually. I've actually been thinking of adding some other, like, although they're not sea shanties per se, the songs that I can generally sing, you know, I'm thinking of adding some of them in because some of them are pretty good. But I don't know Hoist the Colors. You can DM it to me. I'll have a listen to it after stream and see if I can learn it. Yeah, there's actually quite a few that I do think about adding, even though they're not technically authentic sea shanties. Hey, good morning, Chop Suey. Well, sure. Hit me in my DMs, River, and I'll see what I can do. I may not. It may take me a while to learn them, but you know, I'll take a gander. I'm never against that. Okay, how do I get into Tur Dulra again? There's a way. Yeah, I think this is it. I swear, every time I play this rogue, I just feel like Genji. I feel like spouting off Japanese lines left, right, and center.
Here, hatred burns eternal.
Here, hatred burns eternal. Woo! Let's go burn the hatred eternal. Oh, come on, Astaroth. I've seen you 15 billion times. Carry on, carry on, carry on. Yes, burn the druids, burn the druids. Alright, let's go. Let's get this done, shall we? There's one set of spirits. Not exactly the kind we're drinking either, eh?
Something demonic has trapped the spirits here. I will end it.
Okay, let's free the...
Fire in my blood, my skin.
Fire in your blood and skin, eh? That sounds wild. Your efforts are futile. Yeah, grind it, bro. That's the way, man. Me and Kaz just hit World Tier 4 last night during our date night. Now, we didn't stream it, but it was pretty damn good. So my Barbarian's just getting even stronger. It's crazy. You know, somebody told me that my Barbarian build doesn't work. I'm like, have you seen the streams? Because I've done it live in front of an entire audience. You know, I've smoked bosses in minutes. I wouldn't say seconds because it was a world boss, but still. Like, yo, come on, man. I just wonder why people always feel like my builds are competing with theirs. Like, no, I'm just showing people what works. Like, bro, if you feel so threatened by me, like, go make your own content. It's not like I'm taking food out of your daughter's mouth or something. But then again, I guess people always be people, eh? Okay. I bet you when once I release my rogue build, people are gonna be like, "Oh, this build doesn't work." Oh yeah, yeah. It's the same thing in my druid build. They're like, "Oh no, 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 this one bad." I'm like, "Okay, I don't care." Y'all have fun. I'ma chill out. 'Cause at the end of the day, you know, you gotta do what makes you happy. Like, if something doesn't work for you, then don't use it. Like, use whatever you want. I'm not holding a gun to your head saying, use this only. I mean, I make a recommendation, but I'm not gonna force you, right? I love the orbiting twisting blades. They feel so good. The funny thing is that a lot of the times they always claim they have the correct gear. I'm like, no, you don't, because if you did, you'd be doing what I do, no problem. Like, I prove it live on stream, yo. Like, hey, yo, there's something wrong here.
You shall feed the flames. You who is touched by hatred.
Okay, let's go back to the center. And thank you to everybody keeping the sound on. I see you, okay? Woo. These orbiting twisting blades are so good. Like, you just, like, oh my god. Even for the early stages of the game, where you're not really going too far above your level, you still feel like round as strong as a barb. It's so good. I've already dealt like half this boss's hit points and damage. Like, yo. Also, please remember that attacks can be evaded in this game. Like, positioning is important. You know, it's one of the things that I always try and teach people. Try and position yourself properly. Because I haven't upgraded anything other than actual gear, like core level gear that has good rolls. And, you know, we're still doing really well. So, just be aware that, like, in this game, when it comes down to it, realistically speaking, it's all about one thing and one thing only, and that is gear and having the right stats on said gear to actually ensure your victory. So just remember that. It is pretty key. It is pretty important. You want to try and have that going as much as you possibly can. Gonna switch to these boots, and then I'm gonna upgrade them. So gear, having the right gear stats, watching streams to learn how stuff is played, like all that kind of stuff, all factors in and just helps you get stronger and stronger. Remember that in World Tier 3, right, Hell Tides are your friend. You should be doing them constantly. You should never avoid doing them because they are your lifeblood. The more you do them, the better. Yeah, the unique helm and chest are a big part of how well you're actually gonna do. So just remember that because it is quite crucial to your overall success. And without it, you know, you end up in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. So mother, tell your children not to do what I have done. You know, I'm thinking of adding House of the Rising Sun as well to the sea shanties. Just because it'll be fun, I think. Like, I want to add just a few of these ones, which I think could be quite cool. Okay, gonna travel to Farobru, and we're gonna hit the Onyx stronghold. And we'll go monster mash some of our enemies. Go mash them. Oh, HubenFX, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome, welcome. Just gonna upgrade these because boots deserve speed. Alright, no problem, man. As always, thank you for the super chat. I will see you next time, my homie. As for the rest of you, keep that sound on and I'll be eternally grateful. And of course, super chatters get your freestyles and your sea shanties. All of it helps me pay rent, so I am very, very grateful forever. Remember that. My gratefulness is forever. Whoop. Orbiting blades are so good for wave clear. Not so great when you're dealing with like the kind of enemies that are like ranged, but overall it's pretty good, not gonna lie. My mother told me someday I will buy a galley with good oars, sail to distant shores, stand up on the prow, noble boat I steer, steady course for the haven, too many foemen, too many foemen. My mother told me someday I will buy a galley with good oars, sail to distant shores, stand up on the prow, noble boat I steer, steady course for the haven, too many foemen, too many foemen. This one's useless to me, so we go onward. To the Onyx hold. Excuse me. Aha. Okay, the Onyx Watchtower.
Bandits.
Hey, Lady Neo.
Be careful.
Now this is how to rogue. My blades cannot be stopped. Take daggers to your face. Congratulations, keep pushing it. As long as you keep pushing up good gear, you will be there in no time. Imagine being able to stun lock every single elite, no matter what. Love the rogue.
It's over for you now.
Oh, a dagger. Look at that. Useless ability, but I'll take it. Power is power for now. Excuse me. Let me see. Let's go with even more rogue damage. I cannot consult my builder for now, so I'll just temporarily put the points in there. Yep, elites are done. Okay. Now, slay the captain's lieutenants. That one is over there. Rogue is always good.
What do you think you are doing?
Nyum. Okay, come on, where's the bandit leader?
I could use someone like you on my crew.
I don't
Sure you
know
could.
about bandits.
Then
Please remember that even if a character is in stealth, you can still see them, so all you really need to do is if a character is in stealth mode and they're trying to behave shady with you, you can use an AoE attack or press shift and just manually throw your daggers in that direction. That completely works as well, and it's my literal way of dealing with invisible characters, if any of them ever dare to act up.
It is done.
There we go. Easy squeezy, lemon peasy. No trouble with the boss fight, eh? Now I would lose, but I want this basic attack speed aspect. Very, very useful. I'm not going to use it now, but it is going to be hella healthy, so we'll use that later on. Okay, any other gear that is good for now? Yep, we'll go with that. This one, no. This crossbow, no, not good enough, especially compared to this. We do want the twisting blades to orbit, but we'll wait until we get something with actually very good stats. Go for it. That is the way. Get all the aspects you need. The more you have, the better. Bold Chieftain is a random drop. Limitless Rage, I can't remember where it drops, but I think that one you can get somewhere.
My skills are matched. You'll see. Very nice.
I just need to head to the occultist, extract this one. No, aspects do not stack. You can only have one copy of each aspect on your gear, so that's why never duplicate your aspects. Ever. You duplicate your aspects, you're gonna waste slots. And that is no good. You never want to waste slots. Okay, let's go capture the stronghold, and then we'll hit the dungeon there. We'll hit the gungeon. Yep. No problem, Carson. Yeah, I don't know if the other Carson is in chat, but this is the other Carson. This is the original Carson. There's another Carson in chat today with C-A-R-S-E-N. So I was like, hey, two Carsons. But yeah. But listen, I'm just happy to help, man. Enjoy the druid. It's always fun. Always good to have good smashings, eh? I still need better gear in my druid, but it's doing well. Already unlocked world tier 4. Might go farm up at some point. It's because it's good and healthy. Yeah, like I said, don't know if they're still here, but it was so amusing. I was like, hey! No, because I always remember all my OG viewers. Especially the people supporting me now, because, you know, now I'm still small time. I can still interact with everybody. And I want to remember everybody that I can. While I got the chance. Do-do-do-do-do. It feels so weird not having to deal with suppressors. Oh yeah, cursed, finally. Now I've come to realize the rogue is practically just a sorcerer, but with like a dagger sorcerer. That's what the rogue is. A dagger wielding sorcerer. Because you have a teleport, which does the exact same thing as the sorcerer's teleport. And it just feels so good. It just feels like, hey, this is exactly what it's all about. Teleporting in, slicing and dicing. The cooldowns are even roughly the same, so I find it very interesting. Okay, let me see something. I think the stun is more valuable. You know, funnily enough, right, I got another shockwave aspect this morning. I was just unlocking tier 4 with my druid, like before my main stream. I was like, when I'm up early in the morning, right, I'll sometimes run like 1 or 2 dungeons. I just decided, like, you know what, I'll just go in and rock, I'll just go in and rock temporarily, and oh my god, it was ridiculous. But yeah, Vasilis took so long to drop for me. I was so glad to have it. Now I'm just gonna bum around world tier 4 with my druid whenever I can. What class do I think I'll go for in Season 1? I'll probably open up as the Barb. Assuming no nerfs. Assuming no nerfs, my first character class will be the Barbarian. It'll either be Barbarian or Sorcerer. This is because these classes are very easy to farm with. Then my second one will definitely be Druid. Assuming no buffs and nerfs. Third will be Rogue. And finally, I'm actually doing this in reverse order. The fourth will be the Necromancer. And I'll be going straight for the Bone Necro right off the bat. And if it fails while leveling, then I will, you know, just act accordingly, but That is my plan. That is my current plan for my season 1 streams. Because a lot of builds, like in this particular case, right, just as an example, they only function once you really get to the right level. Like for this particular build with the rogue, for instance, at first it's gonna suck, but like once you start bringing a lot of your passives and stuff online, and like this one only really requires one legendary aspect, which is the orbiting twisting blades. Like once you have all that, you can sort of see the value in like the way it works. Like you can just see how easy it is to run it. And I think that that is something that a lot of people don't realize about builds. Like some of them are tough at first, but then they really succeed later on, you know? Thanks for subscribing, Zant. Appreciate that. I think that ultimately when it comes to choosing your character for season 1, you should prioritize what you find the most fun to farm with. Because farming is going to be the name of the game. These guys are doomed. The only way out of this is to fight. Lol, they all died, I swear. Like, without a character that has taunt, it's so hard to keep the stupid adventurers alive. Unless you got someone with obscene wave clear. Oh well. Take what I can get. Also, sorry, I just realized my pirate ship ambiance is a bit loud. Okay. Let's go get rid of the I would love this, but no, there's already good DR on the pants, so I'm definitely not changing that. Damage to dazed enemies is really, really nice, since I can inflict that anytime. Although I prefer crowd control. Okay. What's new? Any critical strike chance? Nay. Fail. So I need more. I must function with critical strike chance. This is the only way. If you don't have that, no good. Okay. More damage to healthy and injured enemies. That's good enough for me. I'll reorder some of the skills a little later. Let's keep rolling. Okay, just one more languishing corpse. Somewhere. Chest armor and Whispers of the Dead done. Alright, let's have a look at this. Wow, it's trash. Okay, since it's trash, we're just gonna throw that in the bin. Easy squeezy lemon peasy. Doesn't even have like a useful ability. Okay, great. Time to get out of here. And thank you to everybody keeping the sound on. Alright, I give my thanks to my lovely 10 active viewers. You guys are awesome. Okay? This is the way. Keep supporting. The more y'all support, the better.
It is a deal.
The more easy it is for me to make my income, which means I can actually do more content for you guys. Cool. Okay, now, what to do? Tree first. Then we'll go find some more whispers. Whispers are always the way. Ways of gearing. Let me pull up my rogue build. Excuse me. Okay. Let's have a look-see at what I need. I took the defensive skill already. So it's just the passive regenerations, all that kind of stuff.
It is done.
Greater collection of leg guards. Okay, what did I get? Oh, basic skills grant damage reduction. This is really good. This will be excellent for later, so that's going into the extraction pile. This thing actually increases my damage, so we'll go with that. And this thing's a piece of trash. Okay. Sup, Rig? How you doing? How is the rig bone doing?
Ready for whatever you need.
I'm just gonna upgrade this only because it's got damage inserted. I can actually hit that dungeon. Don't know where I'll have to go to get there, but I'm gonna go there anyway.
What?
Oh no. I need to tell
I hate that quest so much just because of the sound that the ghost makes. It sounds like it's legitimately painful for them. Makes me feel so sorry for that spirit. But anyway, I'll get you that. Like, this is the only side quest that I complete every game, you know, no matter what. I'll get you home, kid. I'll get you home. Got my word on that. Not that long. I did it all live on stream, so 2 streams? Around about maybe 5-6 hours? Not long. I mean, I don't consider it long, but, you know. Yeah, it's about there. And, well, I was actually level 34. But all I've been doing is just dungeons and tree whispers. That's legit it. I didn't do anything else. Chuck these in here, because I'm going to sell them anyway. Yes, Riggs, but don't even mention that game. We don't allow any mention of that game here on this channel because I don't want my brands associated or my sponsors associated with it. So just do me a favor and never talk about it. Just like never mention its name here. That way we don't have to, you know, even think about it for 1 second. So I ask kindly that you respect that rule, okay? I know you're a good lad, so that would be deeply appreciated. Okay, thank you. But yeah, it doesn't take long to improve your level on the rogue if you're doing it right. Because the rogue is very strong. This one has better affixes though. But this one comes with vulnerable enemies. This one has twisting blades. I'll upgrade this one and see how I feel about it. Because actually I really want this one as well. I'll wait till there's an even bigger discrepancy. Because dealing damage to close enemies is pretty good. I mean, I can slow all enemies easily, but still, close enemies is pretty good. For me, I prefer Shadow Necros. But I've stopped playing the Necro now because it was my first character and I have to re-gear it. I've heard really good things about the Bone Spear Necro, but at the same time, it's also a pretty complex build that has a lot of requirements. So if you got all the stuff that you need for it, you know, absolutely run it. But the Necro to me has not gotten as much, like it wasn't as easy breezy as the hammer barb. So I gotta say, although Necro has and always will be my mains for most Diablo games, in this pre-season I have shifted completely over to barb and druid. That's not to say next season I won't. Assuming that no nerfs, I will probably do a Bone Spear Necro next season. But considering how quickly the next season's coming up, I'm probably gonna reach endgame on Barb and Druid and Rogue first, because they are just overall more exciting for me. But yeah, once you start hitting like 1.8 million crits like really early with the Barbarian, far earlier than the Bone Spear Necro, my god, it feels so good. Okay, this one's going to the scrap pile. Barb is very good. Barb is very, very good. But again, it's because they've got access to 4 weapons, so you can stack affixes like nobody's business. You are a commercial, a very helpful commercial. Thank you. Also, Barb, Rogue, and Druid have one thing in common. They have very high mobility. And I think that in Diablo 4, like, don't get me wrong, the Bone Spear Necro is freaking amazing. But I just feel that sometimes the Necro is a bit slow to play. Even with movement speed on my boots and stuff, I just felt slower. But whereas, like, with the Barb, Druid, and with the Rogue, right, it's just dash, gash, slash. You know, you just Genji around. And it feels majorly good. I'll tell you, next season, once I know what I'm doing with the Necro, Bone Spear Necro is coming. 110%. Because how can anyone resist the insane damage of Bone Spear Necro? Crits on the level of a Barb. I just need to like gear the other characters, then I'm gonna twink mine so that it has like a lot of DR. I figure if I do that, I'm gonna make everybody miserable. Okay. I think I'll go with the trick attacks because knockdowns are good. I need more to resist, basically to inflict damage to crowd controlled. Because although specific modifiers are nice, it's not enough. Like, if I really want to trick this guy out, I need vulnerable damage and crowd control damage as well. I don't know why they were all standing there not fighting. It's weird. Oh, anyway. We have one more corpse pile to destroy before we can access that area. So where is it? Should be down here, I think. Yeah, there it is. Perfect. Okay, now let's go finish off the boss. Should be easy enough, yeah? Okay. Boss cleared. Easy. Out we go. That's another whisper done. Okay, good. Next grim favor is here, Dead Man's Dredge. But first to town. Right, Rena? You can absolutely do that. Anyway, thank you to everybody keeping the sound on. I see all of you. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Keep that sound on, okay? You're making your robot very proud. Can't believe I'm level 37 already, though. Wow. Oh, I see.
Yeah, don't hurt yourself.
Yay, thank you. Appreciate you giving me that AFK love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very the good. Okay, now we need to teleport over there. So let's get it done. I want them levels. Them levels for the devils. Gonna get my trick hits. And then... the forces of evil have been alert to your presence. Forces of evil.
What's this?
Dang. Alright, that guy's dead. I'm hoping for a butcher so I can really test this build. Because it's not quite as cool if you don't test it against the biggest, baddest dude in all of Diablo 4. Also, did I see an event outside there? Let me just go there. I think you should only switch over once you have at least half the necessary aspects. So that is my honest advice, because you switch over too early, you're not only gonna see very low / no damage, but it is a build that is based on its uniques, as I described. Alright? And if you fail to take proper account of that, you will have a bad time in general. So I highly recommend only switching over if you know for a fact that, you know, you absolutely have your equipment ready and that you're gonna do really well with it. So that is my advice to anybody seeking to play that type of build. Alright? Much like with quite a few of the late game builds. Now, I always try and choose the late game build that doesn't have excessive requirements, but let's also be real here, because several of these builds do have those requirements, and several of these builds will ultimately require you to, you know, put in a bit of the extra effort. So, yeah. There's no easy answer or solution. All I can say is that you should decide based on how prepared you are. If you feel that you are prepared enough, then absolutely go for it. But I usually will not until I have at least half of the necessary aspects. At the very least, the aspects are what you must have. The uniques may take some time to find, but the aspects should be farmed first. Especially if you haven't, like, you'll have an easier time farming it in World Tier 3. But do your capstone, get to World Tier 3, and just take it slow, you know? You'll be alright. You'll be alright, doggy. Okay, let's get in here. It's the same methodology that I apply to pretty much every character. I always apply this kind of style. Yeah, no problem. No problem, Matney. Like I said, that's the normal experience for most people. Most people realize that the Whirlwind Barb is bad, but there's a few people who desperately want their Whirlwind Barbs to be good. Maybe because they invested a lot of time in it or whatever. They say they tried my Hammer Barb. It sucks. I'm like, okay, whatever. You know, the proof is in the pudding. I don't really care. Play what makes you happy, but yeah. It's always very amusing that the people who actually watch my show, people who actually support the channel, they always say, oh, Hammer Barb's great. You know, my Whirlwind Barb couldn't keep up. And then the people who, like, I guess they may be a little despo, you know, they always like the opposite way, like, oh no, Hammer Barb can't make it. No problem, my dude. Like I said, everything that I do in this game, like, if I do it, it'll be live on stream. So you guys can see that there's no hanky-panky. Like, anything that I actually put out the videos, and this is what a lot of my haters don't realize, they forget that everything that I showcase in a video has actually been done on stream. Just that the video shows the details. That's all. So when they try to, like, say that my stuff doesn't work, well, I've literally got hours and hours of stream time to disprove them, where I have focused on absolutely nothing but, you know, fighting when I am underleveled. And tonight, in fact, you guys will see more proof of that, because guess what? Me and Kaz are going to be in World Tier 4. So look forward to it. In fact, my druid just hit World Tier 4 as well this morning. I should probably play some of that tonight. That is if I don't feel like playing the rogue. Might go bear around, you know? Give people a little taste of the bare necessities. Oh, I amuse myself. I amuse myself with so much shenanigans. Yeah, I'll lose all stats, but I don't really care. Hello. Gonna stick to the offensive aspects first. Like, I'm looking forward to people saying that this rogue of mine sucks as well. It's gonna be very amusing. This is the kind of shit that I'll live for. Now, what did I get here? Oh yeah, this is super necessary. Oh yeah. I've been waiting for this to drop. I have been waiting for this particular one to drop. This crossbow sucks, so I don't really care. But yeah, this one I've been waiting for it. I have been absolutely waiting for it. I will be taking this. Thank you. And once again, big thank you to all the active viewers keeping my stream on. Remember, the more you help me pay rent, the better. The more I can afford rent, the more content I can make. Love my blades. Feel like Genji dashing around, I swear.
Bless you.
This dungeon's a long ass one. Well. I am the storm that is approaching, provoking black clouds in isolation. I am reclaimer of my name. Shit, forgot about that. Very, very nice to see more than 16 active viewers, you know, during the first hour of my stream. It's very, very, very good, especially on a Monday morning. So thank you guys. Thank you, thank you. Damn. Damage is too good. Good enough for me.
Without you.
I mean, that's why people join clans, you know? And of course, my clan is available to everybody, but there's no guarantee that you'll find people to play with. Like, some people prefer solo adventuring, you know? Some people don't. I mean, that's the whole reason that clans exist. Because some people, I know they like the social thing. I was like, I don't really need it. I don't mind the social interaction, but I usually don't need it. Hey, hey, newbie. How's it hanging? How's it hanging? I'm just stabbing things to death with my rogue.
My soul. Please.
Busy being the fantasy version of Genji.
Let it end.
But yeah, Robot Nation, tag is RBNT. We welcome everybody. And you can see if anybody's willing to play with you. But yes, we welcome all people. So that's the purpose of clans. Social interaction. And of course the fact that you can say that you're part of the Robot Nation. With that lovely RBNT tag. Yep. That is the way. Okay, I'm almost full up. Okay. Hey, Rider Heel, how you doing? And thank you to everyone keeping up that active viewership. I see all of you. Okay, I see all of you right now. And I know you guys are giving me a ton of love. Because I can see it. This one has really good affixes, actually. You know what? I'll chuck in a lower level thingy.
Raise the father.
Okay, so first things first, I'll put that in. Then
What will it be?
upgrade this fully. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go for extraction. Gonna get both of these extracted, and we're gonna imprint as well, because why not?
It is done.
Been good here. Nope.
Another time then.
Weren't you the guy that sent me spam stuff? I'm sorry, but you're not welcome here. I still remember getting spam emails from you, my dude. So, yeah. For socketing? Okay, I'll teach you in a second. Give me a moment, yeah? You have to give me a moment. Where's the twisting blades one? Oh shit. Jalal's vigil. Okay. Oh, it's all the way up there. Okay. We'll have to go up there and get it. But yeah, just give me a second to hit Tree of Whispers, then I'll show you. You have to go to the jeweler and they'll basically tell you, but it's mostly from just world bosses, elite enemies. You get a shit ton of them, especially in the Helltide as well. So push up to push up to World Tier 3 and you'll start getting a ton of them. So you don't need to worry too much, yeah? I promise you that much. Genuinely not difficult to get your hands on most of them. Okay, let's chuck some rubies in. Chucked.
I carry the best. Very good. Thank you. Come back and see us.
I'll show you where it is now that I'm heading back to Kyovashad. Yep, Helltides, Nightmare Dungeons, easiest way to get them. If you go here, right, you want to add a socket, let's say, to this. If you hover over this, it'll say, often found in very, very large bodies, such as world bosses. But how do I have 115? Well, aside from just world bosses, right, like I said, Helltides, Nightmare Dungeons will drop a lot of this. You can also just get them out of big elites, bosses, stuff like that at the end of Nightmare Dungeons. So Nightmare Dungeons and Helltides are your friend, as well as world bosses. You'll just get a ton of them eventually, so don't worry about it too much. Like, I don't even bother socketing most of my gear up until World Tier 3. You can also go and hit up Gathering Legion events. Basically, events are your primary source of that kind of stuff. So, yeah, highly encouraged. Now, I'm gonna have to speed clear this dungeon. Why? Because, well, actually, you know what? I'll do it on the Druid. I'm just so lazy to fight without the Blade Dancers aspect. Give me a sec. I'll swap over to my Druid. Where my Druid? This will happen because I just don't want to fight with the rogue without. Now that I've gotten addicted to the orbiting blades, I'm like, nope, not fighting without those. I want it, and I want it now. Okay. Codex of Power, offensive. That's the one. Okay, it is here. Let's go through it. Time to go get your rogue. The Dungiones they need. But I'll tell you straight up, I think maybe the first character that I do is probably going to be my Blood Necro again. Now that I think about it, I just remembered that in Season 1, you'll still have to find all your dungeon aspects, which is going to be a pain. Which means Blood Minion Necro is going to be my passion. I don't have to find altars again, but I do have to find and hit every single dungeon. So that's going to be a thing. Well, I'm proud of you for doing so, Radaheel. You won't regret it. It's a great game. And I'll be playing every season. So I'll be here every season. And thank you to the 19 active viewers that we have now. Thank you for keeping the sound on, okay? It means a lot. Keep it up, keep it up. We're gonna be making rent. Spam those emojis. Spam those emojis. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you guys. I appreciate all of you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Like I said, we keep going at this rate. You know, I'm gonna make rent next month. Just off your viewership alone. I'm gonna try my best, alright? I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna try to be the very best like no one ever was, okay? To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. You see, I actually just got a scattered prism right there. Although it says from world bosses, right? Newbie, I just literally got a scattered prism right there. So, just so you know, it is indeed very possible to get a whole bunch of good stuff just by bumming around. You will actually get all that good stuff. And welcome, Alex. I hope you enjoyed the game. It's a great one. Freaking love it. Like I said, people may think otherwise, but I'ma tell you now, to me, this is game of the century. So yeah, you'll just get them as you go along, especially in World Tier 3. So don't even like sweat it. You will quite literally just be able to get stuff as you go. Now this is a normal dungeon. You can already see how my druid is completely overperforming. Because I'm used to fighting creatures 10 levels above me. It is nothing. My druid is just werebearing around. Doing normal dungeons after all this time is so weird. Because they're just so easy. Like even this poor like was it treasure goblin just gets insta-gibbed. Feel sorry for him. I do. I feel sorry for him, son. 99 problems, but that treasure goblin ain't one. I mean, okay, let's be real about this, Lady Neo. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm just gonna say it straight. You have to level up, don't you? What is one of the fastest ways to level up? Go through the dungeons. Go through the dungeons. And all you gotta do is hit Codex of Power. It'll actually pin the dungeon for you. So, you literally just go grab them all. Like, it will not be a problem. I promise you. I promise you. Because you're gonna have to level up anyway. Like, unless you're saying you don't want to level up at all, then there's nothing I can do for you. But you're gonna have to level up. So in order to level up, on your first character for the season, I will recommend just doing dungeons, because that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to be doing nothing but conquering every single dungeon all around Kyovashad with my Necro. That's it. Because we don't have to do Paragon and Renown again, as far as I know. As far as I know, we don't have to do Paragon and Renown again, which is a big help. As long as you finish Paragon, Renown, and Altars of Lilith now, you're not going to have to do that for Season 1, which is a major, major improvement. I mean, of course, you could be exactly like Rena if you want to, but... I mean... Ayo. Ayo. I mean, I'll be doing them right alongside all of y'all, so it won't be an issue. Like, my first character is literally just gonna go conquer every single dungeon. And that's gonna be my Season 1. Whoop. I'm literally gonna even forsake the, I'm not even gonna touch the Tree of Whispers on my first character, because Necro is the only one that doesn't need any aspects for early and mid game. Well, Sork too, I guess, but still. I'm gonna run my Necro, go blow up everything. I'm a speed level. They're gonna call me a speed freak. Even Speedwagon will be afraid of me. Excuse me. There we go. Yeah, 110%. So I'm probably not going to open up as Rogue. Like, that's why I was thinking about it. I was thinking about which one would be the ideal for me to open up. And the more that I thought about it, the more I was like, you know what? I think that the most ideal for me to open up with is almost 100% going to be Necro. Rogue is okay, newbie, but don't forget that Twisting Blade Dancer's aspect, which is in Skoskland, is like a necessity. So you're going to have to grab that early. Of course, you could do it on the Rogue, no problem, but Necro is probably more efficient in my opinion. Because I'm going to conquer every single dungeon, and the one who has the easiest way of doing that is a Blood Minion Necro, because no aspects required, no gear required. Just go in there with your minions and slap everything, and literally no problems will be had. And if you really want to like twink it early game, right, you can go with a Blood Golem for the damage reduction, which is hilarious. Like, you will literally just never die face tanking. So that is my plan. That is my plan. Oh, hey, a butcher, finally. Oh, but he's only level 64. Look at this little butcher. Come on, little butcher. Bro, my druid is the most OP druid. You're literally not gonna be able to touch me, butcher. Butchie. I guess you could also go Storm Druid, because Storm Druid doesn't really require anything. But if I had to choose between the two, I'd probably say, yeah. Oh, a chess piece. Please let it be Insatiable Fury. Yes, okay. But it's actually weaker than the one that I have right now. Sheebal. I can't believe they dropped me an Insatiable Fury, but it's like weaker. Ugh. Diablo 4 giveaway time. Who wants my Insatiable Fury? I will give it to the one who shows the most support. It's all good. You'll get used to it in time, Lady Neo. Like I said, don't try and think of it as something horrible because quite frankly, you're gonna do it along the way. You're gonna do it along the way. No problem. To be fair, I'll ask River if he actually wants one, because River's been giving me a lot of love. No, I'm looking at item power. So, okay. Let's assume, right? And I don't really need the conduit shrine, so it doesn't matter. Okay, let's make an assumption here, right? That, you see, the item power of a unique is what determines its overall rolls. Then you look at the range of the rolls. So for example, here I've got a max roll. There I've got a low roll on overpower damage. So you can actually see the roll ranges. And I'm also looking at like, if this one, even with a lower power level, had maxed out rolls across the board, I would say fair enough. But mine, the one that I actually have, already has close to maxed out rolls. And the other damage reduction rolls are all pretty much mid, same as this one. But this one comes with a higher item power. So it'll just end up stronger. That's why like I don't compare upgraded to non-upgraded. No, I'm looking at the roll ranges. The only thing I look at when looking at gear is I look at the roll ranges. So that's why I will check and see exactly what the ranges are, and then I go from there. Yeah, don't worry about like max upgraded versus non-upgraded, all that kind of stuff. That's irrelevant. Roll ranges are all you want. Shadow builds are good, but they require certain aspects to function well, which is why I'm not going to open with them. I may go with a Shadow Necro like toward the season close, but it depends on whether Bone Spear gets nerfed or not. It'll probably be like Blood Necro swap to Bone Spear for late game, kind of like how I did it with the Druid. Anyway, I'll save this for River Archer. But what I will do to help out the people is but what I will actually do to help out the people is like kind of like this, right? I'm probably gonna like do, because I'll be playing multiple characters. If I get specialized uniques for those characters, I'll just give them away to my top supporters and stuff like that. Easy peasy. Because I figure helping people out might be a good thing, because I know a lot of people are helping me out right now anyway. I should give back. Okay, let's go through everything. Junk. Right now I'm only gonna look at one thing: 700 plus power and then stats, until at least I get ancestrals, because otherwise it's literally trash. Hey, you want to collect it now, bro, or are you at work? Thank you very much. Do you want to collect it now? If you want to collect it now, I'll I can just trade it to you now. Let me know, yeah? I'm gonna finish off this dungeon, but let me know if you want to collect it now. If you want to collect it now, I'll take it out of stash and I'll give it to you. You can just have it. Oh, I'll be on my rogue soon. I'm doing this dungeon on my druid because I want to get the blade dancer aspect before I go on my rogue. Yeah, okay, if you don't mind just waiting a couple of minutes, River, I'll be done really quickly. I've literally almost smashed all these like thingies. I happened to kill the butcher and he gave me insatiable fury. I was like, hey, River can use this. No problemo. Like I said, almost done. I'm just gonna go murk the boss. Hello, Bramble. When the bosses aren't like 10 levels higher, it's like way too easy to just murk them. Aha, got my Blade Dancer's aspect right now. Okay. I'm gonna... Can you meet me in Saragar? Oh, nice. Yep, Storm Druid is the best one for leveling up. It's the best one for leveling up until you get to World Tier 3. Then you farm the gear for the Pulverize and you do so well. Because Pulverize sucks without aspects and uniques. No aspects and uniques, you can literally bugger off. Okay, yeah, once you're in, buddy, I'll invite you. We can go from there. Give you the insatiable fury. And thank you as always for the super chats. Okay, just waiting for River to hop in and I'll pass him the insatiable. You do have to be level 64 to use it though. Because weirdly enough, mine only has a requirement of level 51, but this has a requirement. Oh, wait, shit. Is it account bound? Wait, hold on. Wait, I don't know if I can give it to you. Hold on. It might be account bound. Give me a second. If it's account bound, I can't give it to you. Shit. I'll come to you and check it. Why are uniques account bound? That's so not fair. Ah, damn it. Thought I could farm uniques for people. That sucks, goat balls. I'm already pulverized. Wait, let me try at least. I don't care. I want to try. Where is River Archer? Yeah, I know. But that sucks, goat balls, because, like, I should be able to at least pass a unique to my friends. That is not cool. That is not cool. Where's your location? You are in Zarbinzat. Okay, I'm heading there now. I'm gonna at least try that. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna throw it on the ground, see if he can pick it up. Oh, he's there. He's there. Okay. Let me try. No, I really can't. Okay, wait. Alright. 1 second. If I throw it on the ground, what'll happen? Let me see if he can pick it up. If he doesn't see it, then... I will literally try this at the very least. If it doesn't work, then I'll pick it back up. But damn it. Okay. This sucks, goat balls. This is the one thing that they need to change. I'm so sorry, River. I'll make it up to you, buddy. Once I get to around the 50s in the rogue, maybe I can level up with you or something. Hopefully you can get one. Because killing butchers and stuff is probably the easiest way to do that. But that sucks, goat balls. That really sucks. I can't trade uniques to my friends. Yeah, it's very, very uncool. Because... Yeah, sure, uniques are rare, but, like, I can't use more than one unique anyway, right? So if I get more uniques, I should be able to literally trade them to my friends. It makes no sense that I cannot do that for my friends. Like, are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Like, why would they do that? Because in Diablo 4, it doesn't matter what's unique or whatever. There's no such thing as account bound. Sorry, in Diablo 2. In Diablo 3, I'm pretty sure... Well, Diablo 3, I don't know. But I know Diablo 2. And... like, some things are so rare that being able to trade them... Now, okay, maybe it's because of... They want to stop RMT. Real money trading. Which, okay, I can see it's a concern. But... can't they just file lawsuits against those websites? Yeah, exactly. So in Diablo 3 you could do the same thing. In Diablo 2 you could do the same thing. If they're worried about RMT, then what they should do is just shut down the RMT websites. It's not like they don't have legal right over Diablo. They could literally file a lawsuit against these websites, and these websites make bank. FYI. Destiny 2 could file a lawsuit against all the boosting websites, and then boom, you know? Yeah, no, I think this is stupid. I think if they're doing it to stop RMT or any of the other bullshit reasons, that it's like, yeah, but people don't... See, this is the one thing that I absolutely, this is the only thing right now that will actually piss me off about Diablo 4. I love Diablo 4 and I love everything about Diablo 4, but this is bullshit. Because not everybody has the time. I'm a content creator. I make my money playing video games. So of course I have 8 hours a day to play a video game, but seriously, the average person working a job has 2, maybe 3 hours max, less if they have a family, all right? And it's not fair. This is why people go for pay to win systems, because most people do not have the time to level up and play excessively. That's why so many websites make money boosting, make money doing this and that just to get people levels and stuff, because they know people can't play. And then they make money off that. So I can't even transfer a unique that the other person cannot even use immediately. It's not like there aren't level requirements. There are. So what's the big deal? You know? Exactly. This is actually wrong. Why is RMT bad? Because it can create black markets. So, and black markets are not regulated. So, okay, how will I explain this? Have you guys heard of a game called MapleStory? Okay, it was a very popular game in Asia. Hang on, wait, let me apologize directly though. But yeah, okay, so there was a game called MapleStory, right? And MapleStory is, or was so popular in Asia that like there were these like really rare weapons or really like endgame weapons that this one dad, his son loved MapleStory so much, he bought a super rare weapon at a black market auction for 50K. Real money USD price. So the RMT, first of all, creates that kind of black market environment. It's not regulated. The money is just going out of circulation in a sense, you see, which creates a danger. Because it's no different to black money in a drug trade. Okay, that's the first reason. Then the second reason, like other people are talking about, it leads to accounts getting hacked. It leads to accounts getting scammed. So the people who RMT are people who have money but not time, so they may not be keeping up with a lot of the stuff in game. All right, and a lot of these deals get publicized. You know, because you don't know when you're dealing with a black market, you don't know whether your info's been bought or sold on the dark net. So the guy, and this is again the same story, the guy who bought the stuff at the auction, right? His son had a decked out MapleStory account. Then what happened is that the son got scammed in a later trade because he was showing off his stuff to his friends, and then people knew whose account it was, so they just targeted it and stole the super rare item, kind of like how they stole party hats in RuneScape. And then the item was back up on another black market auction somewhere in the dark web again. So it's not that the original seller could have been legit, but these kinds of RMT black markets are very, very dangerous for buyers and those who are not tech savvy. And now with even more potential problems with crypto, stuff like that, RMT is a no-go. For me, I think RMT needs to be cracked down upon for any game, because nobody should be just, you know, randomly paying for all this kind of shenanigans. If they want to pay to win and waste their money, that's okay, but it's a legitimate security concern. That's the other thing. It also artificially inflates game economies. You know, because those with money, and then it just becomes a pay to win environment, especially if the game balancing is bad. And then, you know, you need, like, this piece of gear is a core piece for whatever it is that you're doing. Like, that is problematic, and I understand that. So yeah, RMT, very, very bad. Very, very bad. But, and I'm not sure if Bethesda doesn't prohibit RMT, because I'm pretty sure they would. You know, I'm pretty sure they would, because if they were smart, they'd do so. But then again, if their game is not a live service game, I can understand why. Like, if it's not a live service MMO, it's probably not as bad. But if it is a live service MMO, there can be a lot of problems. So yeah. Okay, time to imprint this. It could be just like what they could have done was they could have created a clan stash so that only your clanmates can receive uniques from you, and that's fine. Like, you know, it would give even more purpose to clans, because right now clans are just, hey, you can have a nice tag and that's all, you know? But there's nothing else that's special in here, you see? There's nothing else that's special in the clan. So if they had a clan stash, clan areas, they could do all that kind of stuff, you know? Oh yeah, the MapleStory thing is absolutely true. The MapleStory thing is 110% true. No, it doesn't randomly roll the affix. It's the same affixes you had before. Yep. It'll be the exact same affixes you had before, so there'll be no difference in your affixes at all. It's set. It's set. The imprinting only changes it to from rare to legendary, which for anything below sacred gives you one more upgrade level. But for sacred and ancestral, it keeps it the same. That's all. So that's all it really does. Like, there's no drastic change. Ah, you cannot block RMT closing websites, but a lot of the cleaner services, as in not the ultra shady ones, they do have legitimate websites which you can send lawsuits to. So those you can shut down. Like, I think there are several already for Diablo 4. There are many for Destiny 2. I would, if I was these companies, because all these companies are huge. Blizzard and Bungie are huge. Like, they would have a team of lawyers. It would be so easy to just make extra money, because these boosting services are all against TOS. All of them are against TOS. So technically, for those ones that exist, like in the open, oh sorry, keep touching that, in the open I guess you could say environment, you could do that. They do charge pretty insane prices, so you could do that in the open environment, but not if you were like what level now? Let's go to Temple of Rot. I would say like the legal ones they could take down if they wanted to, if they really wanted to. Because they're not making a cent of profit from those things. So rather than like putting locks on stuff to annoy players, I would rather just, you know, take out those websites. You wouldn't get them all, but it would send a strong message to those. But anyway, them's the breaks. I still feel bad though, River. Sorry about that, man. I didn't know I couldn't trade uniques. First time I even tried. Shame. That is very, very uncool. At the very least, they should make it so that you can trade uniques to your clanmates. Cause if a guy has like 3 shakos and he wants to empower his friends, you know, why not? I apologize, man. I'll owe you a sea shanty later tonight. Ah, failure. I'd sing one now, but I'm not in the mood. This annoys me to no end. Like, if you can't even help out your friends as a streamer or whatever, like, what the hell's the point? Many of us are streamers because, to an extent, we get a chance to do more for our community.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
Okay, let me untie these prisoners.
Bless you.
The thing is, right, it's not even like Destiny 2 exotics, because like in Destiny 2, some exotics can just be straight up obtained. And it's like, and to me, it's like, yo. I mean, sure, some are rare drops that you can't trade, but still. There's a variety of ways to obtain them other than RNG. And at least that's what I remember from Destiny 2. So, kind of, I don't know. It just feels uncool as hell to me. Here, you're at the mercy of RNG, so at the very least, let me help out my buds. No, you'll get them if people carry you to Nightmare Dungeons or whatever, because they drop for you. The problem is that if they drop for somebody else, they're like, so for example, if I'm running a druid, I get a unique. He's running a druid, he didn't get the unique, right? I can't even trade it to him, even though it'd be useful to him, you see? That I feel is not cool. Like, yeah, you'll get him eventually, but if your RNG is bad, like you guys saw it, it took me like 3 or 4 streams of playing nothing but druid before I even got to a chance to get Vasili's Prayer. And to this date, I only found one. I'm just really lucky that the one that I found rolled nicely, you know? So again, I feel that that is super unfair. It's not cool. Because like many have already mentioned, not everybody has a lot of time, so it would be really nice if I could, like, if I was playing the same class as my friend, and I could trade him a unique, like, just to help him out, like, that'd be pretty good. Like, I would imagine it would result in more sales, because then friends could help each other out, you know, they'd have more reason to play together, you know? I would say that my honest thoughts, newbie, is that you were just really lucky, because if you get unlucky, you know, and of course I hope it doesn't happen to you, but like there are some characters that just for some weird reason RNG doesn't favor you. You could end up going sessions and sessions and sessions without a unique, without legendary aspects that you need. You know, some people have gone like I've got like 3 bold chieftain rings on my barbarian. Some people have never even seen it even once, you know? So yeah, it is a very, very, like, RNG mitigation is always good for a game. That's been my experience in this industry. Games that don't mitigate RNG or have some form of RNG mitigation usually end up performing more poorly compared to their counterparts because, you know, as we've said over and over, people just don't have the time, you know? People just don't be having the time at all. And it would be so much easier if they did have the time. But they don't. So, yer. Yeah. It's okay though, like, luck is to be celebrated. Like, luck, I think, is something that, you know, is good. And we should be celebrating that, hey, you know, you got really lucky and that's good. Like, you know, I just wish that people had more options because it just feels unfair that, I can't even do the bare minimum to support some people that have been supporting me. You know, like as a streamer, that's just not me. Because in future, like, I will obviously, as I mentioned, be playing multiple characters. Why shouldn't I be able to help out my community? You know? Oh, well, this is pretty nice. Not gonna lie. If I can roll crit rate on this thing, I might slap it on. I might go back and roll it just to throw. If I can roll crit chance on this. This is good for a while. No, I do not, Hack Dog. I'm gonna tell you, please do not mention that game here on this channel, and I'll tell you why. It's because the devs support racism against Asians. Okay. And obviously, being an Asian gentleman, I do not want anything to do with that company, nor do I want that company to be associated with any of the brands that I currently work with, because I am a branded streamer. I work with several big companies, one of which is Asian, Nexon Korea, okay? So I do not want them associated with a shit company like Phoenix Labs that openly supports racism against Asians via their partners. No thank you. So yeah, I have completely stopped streaming Dauntless. If you are interested in it, I do have a sub account where I occasionally post some videos. All right. I can give you the sub account channel. Here you go. Today I stayed inside. But yeah, other than that, I'm sorry, not sorry. That is a terrible, terrible company. And I think that they are disgusting human beings. Okay. Where's the pin? This way. There is no... You don't know about Phoenix Labs being racist towards Asians? Okay. If y'all want the proof, I can show it anytime. Yeah, no problem at all. If you want my advice, right, don't touch Dauntless. Don't associate yourself with that game. You are better off... There are dozens of free games out there. Hell, you'd be better off playing World of Warships, for which I have a sponsor code for, that you can use freely anytime, alright? It's on my latest video on this channel. You can just go there, click the link. You want to play something for free. Hell, you could play that. And you'd be in a better situation than anyone playing Dauntless, because, yeah, it is not something that I would say good people be playing right now. Well, in case you want to see it for yourself, alright? Let me see if the stream elements command will work. It should. But if you go to the Twitter link, assuming that my bot puts it up, yeah, you can go to that Twitter link and you can see it. Phoenix Labs never responded, never apologized, never did anything. And because of that, we choose, I don't want myself associated with them anymore. So yeah, I do apologize, but we are, yeah, no. They are pure evil, you know. I'm gonna stay the hell away from them. Yeah, of course I played World Warships myself. I never, like, even if I'm sponsored by a company, my rule is that I will not use a product that I will not talk about a product that I've not played myself, that I've not experimented with myself. Whether it's a physical product or a digital product, that is my requirement. I do not agree, even if paid, to any advertisement scheme for something that I have not tried and tested myself. That is my promise to all of you. So when I played World of Warships, I found it quite fun with friends. It's free, you know. And there was nothing like really negative about it. Like, of course, premium games always have some pay-to-win element. You know, like the premium ships will kick your ass. But if you're just looking to have a good time with some friends for free, you know, without costing yourself an arm and a leg, then I think it's a fairly worthwhile game. You can even play the mobile version if you're just like looking to chill outside with your friends or whatever, and you don't feel like playing League of Legends Wild Rift, then, you know, it's a decent game. I wouldn't say it's the greatest of all time, but for something that came out in 2015, the graphics on PC are pretty awesome. Yep. Like, I don't know what they, like, if they took any actions with the partner or whatever, but I don't care. I never received an apology. I never received anything from Phoenix Labs, so, you know, I don't want anything to do with them. They can stay in their lane, I'll stay in mine, but if they know what's good for them, they better stay the hell away. The further they stay from me, the better. Because I will not tolerate any of the shenanigans.
It is a deep.
Okay, let's go back to... Let's go clear this dungeon once I find it. Because I don't have anywhere to re-roll my enchantments here. But yeah, this is why, like, a lot of people always come by to ask questions about it. I just tell them straight up, nope. You know, I don't want anything to do with it. And if you want my advice, don't touch that game with a 10-foot pole. The faster that Dauntless dies and has no players, the better. This is the right thing. This is the way. Oh, another event. Sweet. I wouldn't know. I only played it for a stipulated 10 hours. So I played 10 hours with my friends as part of the advertisement contract. And then, you know, I found it okay during those 10 hours. No major red flags as a free-to-play. And they give you a bunch of free stuff if you use my code. Or, well, my link, rather. So, yeah, I didn't really feel anything problematic about it. Captain Maelstrom is a Dauntless partner. That's who he is. And that's why I say they supported it coming from a Dauntless partner. He had a code and everything. Back then, you could buy a pack to support Captain Maelstrom. He was making money off of them. So rather than apologize and, you know, do the right thing, they tried to support their partner and said like, no, it's not a problem. The community manager tried to deny all these allegations and stuff like that. So there you go. That's what they deserve. That's why the faster they have no player base, the better. But yeah, World of Warships is okay. Like, I didn't find any red flags during my time playing it, is my honest feedback to you. During the 10 stipulated hours in my contract to play that game, I didn't find anything major wrong with it. I had fun with my friends. We genuinely had a good time blasting some warships together. Sure, of course, we did kind of get owned as well by the occasional premium ship, but it wasn't necessarily like the world's most bad experience. It was okay. It was semi-fun, and we had a good time. Of course, real player battles were pretty hardcore, but we had a decent time. Like, it wasn't bad. And of course, if you want to, like I said, just use my code and you're good to go. This one has critical strike chance. Oh, very, very good. Damage to close enemies, stunned enemies, vulnerable enemies. I don't want to give up on the other stats though. So this one's a no-go. Oh yeah, fair enough. Well, if you ever want to register again and try it out with a boost, you can have my link, which was just posted by the Stream Elements bot. You can use that link, register an account, and you'll get my starter pack. It's accessible forever. There's no time limit on it. So go ahead and you'll just get the starter pack. If you feel like playing it now, it's up to you, genuinely. Exactly, Hackdog. So yeah, it's why I, you know, they were also hoping that I would take down my Dauntless videos, but I refused to do that because I still, like, they didn't pay me any compensation, so I'm just gonna keep making money off those monetized videos because that's money that I earned and rightfully deserve. So yeah, it's a big L for them, but that's why I no longer stream content, and occasionally I might make a video on my sub account, but yeah, no. I have nothing that I want to do with them or, you know, for them. Real Asian Robot has moved on to bigger and better brands, and we are constantly working with new brands every day. So, yeah, it's all good. I'm always looking forward to more jobs. Okay, let me clear the stronghold, and then I will go in and rip and tear. Oh, they 100%. The thing is, right, he had less viewership than me, Rena, at the time of the incident. He had less viewership than most of the major creators. So, yeah, he wasn't making any money, and they still chose to sync with that ship. So, very, very good decision for them. Because back then, when I was one of the most popular non-partnered creators for that game, I was easily earning 2K a month, roughly. But it was mostly donations. Like, ad revenue wasn't that great, but the donations were huge back then. And I think that is what changed it so drastically for me. And it's why I also said, you know what? The money's not worth it. So, although I had to suffer in other ways and it took me a long time to build back up, now that I've built back up on Diablo, I'm like totally good to go.
Subject 23.
I forgot the medical notes. You're right, no partner left behind program. But anyway, whatever the case is, the only ones they failed are their player base. So, good luck to them. I wish them well. I've got my Diablo 4, I'm happy. Oh no! Lol. Accidentally died. Whoops. It's been a while since my rogue actually died. Oh, nice. I don't ever have a barrier, but that's alright. Yeah, I understand. Like, a lot of my fans were deeply saddened, but, you know, at the end of the day, they made that situation, you know?
I must scour them all.
So now I'm making money on Diablo 4. I'm chill. I'm happy. You know, I'm never going back to that place. And this is why I always tell people, if you value the YouTubers, support them. Support them, and if something bad happens, stand up for them. If you really enjoy these, you know, your YouTubers, stand up for them. You know, back when that incident happened with Dollars, only a few people stood by me, and they're still my friends to this very day. They sent in emails, nothing was done. They asked for help, nothing was done. Okay? Several people tried to contact Phoenix Labs on my behalf. Nothing was done. They made their choice. You know? No problem, Lady Neo. So yeah. People tried their best. And then, on top of that, the devs just chose la 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 la, close your ears. Why do you think there hasn't been any game updates for a long time? Do you know that when I was an active YouTuber for them, there were always new updates, they were balancing cells, changing things. You can go and look at their patch notes for the last 7-8 patches. The last 7-8 patches have had zero content in dollars, solely because they've got no money. They keep trying to sell you cosmetics, but it's not gonna work, and nobody's gonna buy. Unless they're very stupid. So, you know. Well, I don't care whether he's sunk or not. You know, his... like, whatever happens to him, Rena, doesn't matter to me. Because he's not the problem. The problem is the devs didn't do shit when they should have. It was literally an open and shut racism case. You know? Yeah, do it, Granny Kneecaps. That's the fun stuff to do. It was an open and shut racism case, and nothing was done, so GG. You know, if devs take a strong stance against abuse, if devs take a strong stance against this kind of thing, I tell you, games usually do well. Devs that take account of this thing and support their player base, their games always do well. I've seen that so many times over, you know?
End suffering. Pure death.
100%, 100%. That's why, like, this dude, of course, he is an absolutely evil person, you know, and he deserves nothing but the worst in life for choosing that kind of pathway. But at the end of the day, the ones who enabled him to do that are the ones paying him his salary, you know? And when it comes, exactly, they ignored everything because, you know, they were paying his salary, and therefore, who's really at fault? It's the one paying the salary. You know, the ones who are just doing stuff are never at fault, because at the end of the day, they're just mouthpieces. They're just individuals that are doing, you know, what they think is within their rights as per the privileges that they've gotten. But it's the one giving the privileges that are truly the evil ones. You know? Oh, come on. This lady and her weird ass clones. You know, if you think about it, right, this fight is super creepy. You're fighting against some plague lady that, like, has all these clones that she just makes all the time. You know, how come we as necromancers don't have these kinds of crazy attacks? Yeah, 100%. Anyway, I've given y'all the details, so... Oh, they didn't hear any of the complaints, Hack Dog, but anyway, it is what it is. It's all in the past. You know, I've moved on. You know, most people have moved on, and I hope that they stay, you know, I hope that all the people from that time period all stay the hell away from me, because if they do, I'm good. But I know that that's not the case. Did you know that even nowadays, and I don't mind sharing this, I have to manually ask YouTube for a review of every single one of my Diablo 4 streams, because people flag every single one of my Diablo 4 streams, and it's the same people from back then who are still, you know, shall we say racially charged, that flag every single one of my streams in the hopes that I will stop making money. It's sad, but that's life, and that's what, you know, that's how it is in this day and age. Sometimes you have to just do what you can to survive. But I can certainly tell you that I will always survive. Nobody is going to stop me from doing that. Never. And I, of course, I owe a lot of thanks to all the people who've supported me throughout. People like Lady Neo. She got to know me through that game, and she's been a supporter ever since. No matter what game I go to, she's always been there to support, you know. There's a lot of people who've supported me, and I think that honestly, you know, Mercury, that's why I try to focus on the positives every day. Like, you guys have done so much for me. Look at how many active viewers we have. We have like 24 active viewers. Like, I can see the number slowly going up day by day. You know, my goal is just 30 active viewers so I can start making rent money every month, but I'm seeing it happen, you know? And the more that people keep watching me every day with the sound on, the more it grows. And it's just awesome, you know? Oh yeah, listen, Darktide was another great one, you know? In that one, the devs are just really slow with the updates, but I've always enjoyed playing Darktide with Y King, you know? And probably at the next major update, me and him are going to be back on Shredder Auto Pistol Veteran. Unless they nerf that, you know, going ham again. And it's just good times. It's just good times, you know? So I've met a lot of people throughout my career, and the best ones have always stayed with me no matter what game I'm playing. And it's a good sign, because at the end of the day, you know, I meet all these people through gaming, and I'm proud to know them. I wouldn't be where I am if not for them. So I don't regret the people I've met through Dauntless, no matter what. No matter what has happened, I don't regret the people that I've met. Some of them to this very day are still the top channel members that you see on this channel, because they know what I've been through, and they were there for me, you know, at my lowest. So now that I'm doing decently, you know, they're still there, and it's beautiful. But it's about whether or not the companies want to be a part of my journey or not. Some do, some don't, and that's okay, you know. Those that don't, well, good luck to them. Those that do, I'll raise them up. I'll raise them up. Just like I'm raising up Diablo 4 right now. And I've raised up Darktide in the past as much as I can. Unfortunately for them, theirs is a bit of a complex situation, because there's no real content for people to do. So most people have beat the game, and they're just waiting for the next big thing. Yeah, you should, Lady Neo, so you can wake up and grind some more. Yes, because I'm a real human being. I'm a real boy. Listen, Lady Neo, we all know you're gonna be on that grind. We all know it. There ain't no, ain't no need to pretend, my friend. You know? We know. We know. I'm a real robot boy. Like Pinocchio, but better. They call me Pinocchio 2.0. Night, Lady Neo. And once again, like I said, thank you to everybody who's supporting my content, watching my streams. It means a lot. It really does. It means a lot. Without y'all, I would not be doing what I'm doing every single day. So just remember that y'all are the lifeblood of this channel. 24 active viewers we got right now, y'all are the ones making this shit happen. And without you, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing, you know? That's just the, you know, it's not like my creativity, it's not my, you know, like magical means and ways of being super good at what I do. No, it's not that. Season 1 I will open up as Necro because Necro has 0 requirements. Blood Minion Necro is the easiest way to play the game in the early and mid. And then I'll start immediately farming for a Bone Necro. Then once I've gotten all the dungeons opened up, all the basic aspects done, Barbarian's next on the list. Yeah, so Blood Minion Necro switching into Bone. And then finally it'll be, and then next it'll be a Barb. A Barb. A Barbarous. Baba Yaga. To be fair, the Necro's playstyle is not bland. It's just that there's only one, if we're talking realistically speaking, there's only one particular build I would say that is absolutely insane. And that is, you know, coming back to it, that is the Bone Spear Necro, because you cannot beat the ridiculous damage that comes out of that guy. In terms of Necros, I mean. Bone Spear Necro is well noted for being absolutely hardcore. So 110%, that's what I would go with. Yeah, Blood Minion is far better, dude. Blood Minion is far better for leveling. Bone is only good if you have all the aspects, and you need the stupid headpiece as well. Congrats, Granny. I myself will be doing it soon. When I get there. Okay, crit chance, roll. Yeah. Okay, crit chance, but need a higher roll. Okay, now we're talking, Now we're talking. Now we go and upgrade it. Woo. Woo. Good chance. Oh, I like that. Well, first of all, before you revisit it, homie, you gotta get out of there. You gotta get out of frickin' Kentucky frickin' World Tier 1, bruh. Once you're out of World Tier 1, then okay, bruh. But until then, bruh. The big patch will probably be Season 1, dude. I'm very doubtful it'll be anytime now.
You could still use these.
Season 1 World Tier 1. You disgust me, you filth. I mean, sure, play the way you want, but goddamn, you gotta do that shit in front of me? Huh? That shit croon. Bro, you're supposed to be tier 3, man. Tier 3. What is this tier 1, 2 shenanigans? As if such a thing is even, like, humanly possible or decent. No. Hey guys, somebody set a 10-minute timer for me, okay? I need to clear this dungeon in 10 minutes. Basically it's stats, but higher item level usually has better stats. So chase the highest item level with stats that you want, is my advice, Patrick. Then once you get to World Tier 3, you will eventually reach an item level cap anyway for that World Tier. Then you're just focusing on stats. That's why I go for ideal stats, but I don't really worry about what my gear does too much. I just choose the main stat for most of it. In this particular case, my main stat is like armor, obviously. So I just try and get the highest possible armor that I have. And then for my weapons, I'm using the melees, so I get the highest possible DPS here. The affixes I don't really care about, but eventually, once I actually go into it, then absolutely I will care about the affixes. Don't bother with the ease of leveling. It's all about gear, man. Gear. Like, ease of I'm leveling just fine in World Tier 2 anyway. You know, leveling is all about how you do it. You know, you gotta do your events, do your world stuff, occasional side quests here and there, and you'll be fine. By the way, anyone in World Tier 2 want a world boss? If you want, alright, clanmates come. Clanmates come. I welcome all of you. Y-King, come and join me for world boss. World Tier 2, yeah? Come earn some good gear. 8 minutes. So you've got 8 minutes, then you have to join me. I welcome everybody from RBNT clan. Come and join me for the world boss in World Tier 2 if you want. Or if anyone's not in the clan yet, you want a reason to join us, then join me. And I'll go smoke that world boss easy for you. Okay? Because I'm just too strong. I am 3 strong, 5 me. Thank you, Patrick. Keep leaving that sound on and you'll be helping me out tremendously. Appreciate that, man. Mega appreciate that. Shadow Bunshin! Oh, that feels pretty good. Genji had this ability in Heroes of the Storm. Yu wo sutete mo, yori wa sutezu. Waga tamashi wa mada moete yoru. Ha! Aho ga! Iza, jinjo ni shoubu. This is actually a really good ability. Wow. Where's the harvest thing? Oh, there it is. Jeez Louise, I was starting to wonder. I just need to slay one more skeleton. Yeah, of course it can. So if you watch without the sound on, then I make nothing. Hence why I always request that people keep the sound on. If you want to help me make rent, you want to help me be able to continuously make content, best way, keep the sound on while watching stream, and I'm happy. You know? Servers are working just fine, Ghost Wolf, so not sure what problems you're having, but yeah. Anyway, it's a DDoS attack from the Path of Exile players. We all know that, so let's not lie, shall we? So yeah, nothing they can do about that, because when the PoE2 players are, you know, upset that their game is not going to be great because Diablo 4 exists, then, well, there's nothing much we can do. You know, all we got to do is just enjoy what we can, you know? But yes, I know this is frustrating to not have the servers work. But yeah, like I said, DDoS attacks, man. Unfortunately for most companies, very little you can do. Well, yeah, everyone was having that issues. It's been there since yesterday. It was, like I said, it was a DDoS attack. So there's nothing Blizzard can do. No matter how much you yell at them to, you know, fix the servers, like I said, there's literally nothing they can do when they're being DDoS'd. Salty people who don't get their way, well, you know, that's what happens. And based on what I've seen recently, I'm pretty sure it's the Path of Exile players who are none too happy with the situation. But as you can see on my end, no problems. I've had no problems since yesterday. Yesterday was the only time that I had a small login issue, but other than that, it was okay. So they did fix most things pretty quickly. This event hasn't been triggered for me for a long time. Yeah, I understand. Like I said, I'm with you guys, you know. I thoroughly agree with you guys. It sucks. Just that I wish there was something we could do, but I know for a fact there's nothing we can do. You know, all we can do is just wait for the people who are DDoSing to stop being so salty. Once they stop being salty and get over the fact that their game is shit and that we have a great game to play and they leave us alone, then things will be alright, you know? Whee! Double wee! Yeah, 3 minutes left. I'm gonna clear this cellar and then I'll hit the whisper as well. Then I'll head to the world boss. And I'm gonna go collect it all because it's all mine. Congratulations. That stuff is the fun stuff. Bone Necro's best friend. I have one as well. But I don't have time to switch over to Bone Necro for this season. Maybe toward the end of the season if I'm like completely like finished with all the other characters. Then I definitely might. The build is feeling very good. The build is feeling very good. But I have certain ways of playing that are probably different to the standard sources. So I'm just seeing what skills can basically turn my damage up to the 9s, and that's what I want to do. As long as I can get my damage to where I believe it should be, then, you know, it'll be fine. But mainly for the rogue, the biggest thing is going to be DR. As long as you get plenty of damage reduction, then you're okay. If you don't get damage reduction, then, you know, it will not be great. Oh yeah, River, I'm in World Tier 2 with my with my thingamabob. So if you're in World Tier 3, you can call for anyone in World Tier 3. I don't mind you organizing the party, but for World Tier 2, I am doing it soon. I'll be there in a minute. I am, however, just gonna real quickly finish these guys off. Lol. So easy. Just King, request to join my party. Go to social and just request to join my party. You're good to go. I'll invite you to my party, then you can just take a purple portal in town and you'll appear where I am. It is here on this corner of the map. Yep. I'm almost there myself, so. I'm just riding down there. Zoop, 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 zoop. If you take the purple portal, it should spawn you here. Yeah, you can do it through plans. Same thing. No, you just have to, now that you're in my party, just go to town. There's a purple portal at the waypoint. Go to your main town and then just teleport using the purple portal. It'll bring you right here. I don't think there's any other means because if you don't get here soon, this thing's almost dead. Just so you know, it's in its last phase already. Oh, it's dead. This is the penetrating shot one. Oh, this is the maxed out twisting blades one. That's nice. Bone caged heart. Oh, I get a mount totem. Hey, you actually did it. Lol, you got the loot. Nice, nice, nice. Good job, good job. Good job on your loot. I'm so sorry, Young, but your username is unfortunately against YouTube terms of service, so I cannot allow you to chat until you change your name, dude. Cause one of the YouTube terms of service is, you know, clearly that. So yeah, please change your name, man. That name is not permitted on this stream. And if you come by again with that name, then I will have to, I'm forced by YouTube terms of service to permaban you, okay? So yeah, please do not make names that can be offensive, especially on a partnered streamer's channel. Very, very uncool. All right, action will always be taken immediately, so please do not do that. No, he didn't. He was nice and easy. Easy shatter. Gonna head to Tree Whispers. Then I'll hit up more Whispers. Honestly, every session it's like literally 10 levels, so it is pretty good, not gonna lie.
They're always back for.
What's this silent string crossbow? Trash. Oh, well, hello there. Damage reduction from distant, eh? That one's good. And with higher armor value, too. Sick. Since this one comes with DRs, I will actually bother upgrading. Huh. Huh. Now, anything good here? Gonna need that critical dope mage. Okay, now I shall leave the party. Thank you for joining me, Renna. Mr. King of Wise. I'm gonna go conquer Omath's readout. Let's go! So alive, make it last forever, hypnotized by the sounds of breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, yeah, yeah, yeah. Only you can make me move. You can make me move. Doing good, G-Star. I hope you're doing good as well. Let me think. Let me think. I think this is enough. So the next few points, I want to get this. That's already maxed out. Don't need any of the others. I want this for the increased critical chance. Later on I can remove it. Then this one is probably important. And if I can probably get stunned. I don't actually do that much shadow damage, so it doesn't really matter. It's just an extra. So it's probably more important if I get like rapid gambits or whatever. Okay, I can see a path. I think this one will be a major one as well. This DR is very good, especially crowd controlling effects. I can see the value. No, it was day before yesterday. So the first day I got it to level 23. Then the second day I hit level 32. Roughly about 10 levels per day. But today I'm hitting a lot of strongholds as well, which is why I'm leveling up so fast. But yeah, Rogue is fun. I'll be playing it again tomorrow morning and I should have it in World Tier 3. Should. Thank you, name. I appreciate that. It's just also because, you know, as a partner channel, I can't do anything if, you know, I can't do anything to help people that go against YouTube terms of service. So thank you for fixing your name. Appreciate you. Oh, these creatures are 4 levels ahead of me. Wow. Well, let's take on the challenge. I shouldn't be here yet, but doesn't matter, I guess. Random altar for the XP. Tutorial. This game has a tutorial? I don't recall it having that. Well, G-Star, build is the most important thing. Make sure you have a good, make sure you're following one of my good builds. And then after that, if it's your first character, follow the storyline and go get the Altars of Lilith. Once you get your mount, Altars of Lilith are your friend. Okay, without them, you will have a very, very rough time.
Masonry stained with visage the aftermath of an arcane explosion. A memory.
Yeah, that's why I get to chapter Act 4 ASAP. Just keep rushing the storyline until you get to Act 4, the start of Act 4. Talk to Donan, and then you can go get your mount. And then you will be able to run everywhere. So then go get all your Altars of Lilith. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. If you're level 34, you should be able to get to Act 4 with no issues.
It's over.
What happens is you get them all a lot of bonus stats, dude. Altars of Lilith are important. They're good for farming Renown, because Renown gives you plenty of bonuses as well. Skill points, potion capacity, all that stuff. And the Altars of Lilith give you tons of stat points, which you want. You know, you're not getting them, then... So yeah, make sure you go get your horse. Rush to Act 4, clear Act 4. Well, just the start of Act 4, right? Clear the start of Act 4, you get your mount. Then go to every map and collect every altar. Then that's it. That's basically what everybody does. And thankfully you won't have to do that in Season 1, so make sure you do it now. Carl, you should just what you should do, right, is you should play a strong carry class and then let her play whatever she wants to play. Like, if she finds the Necro interesting, let her play the Necro. If she finds the Rogue interesting, let her play the Rogue, alright? I do the same thing with my girl. Your job as the BF, alright, is to be the carry no matter how tough the situation is. So make sure you are playing a character that can hard carry. So, I mean, you also play whatever you want, but I recommend playing whatever can hard carry. I mean, obviously the easiest class in the game is the Necro. Not very much to do. Barb is also super easy. Druid is super tanky. But I would highly recommend that she picks something she enjoys. Like, she thinks the Barbarian looks cool. She wants to be a muscle mommy right off the bat. Go for it. You know? Don't pay attention to tier lists and all that, because she's not going to have any fun. I know from experience, because I always play with my girl. And I can tell you that that's how it normally goes for us. No matter what recommendations I make, it's way better for her to just play what she wants. Then I shall handle any hard carrying that needs to be done. This is the way of life. No, not in chat, my dude. Please remember the community guidelines. If you are disruptive or you don't respect the streamer and viewers, you know, by attempting to be disruptive, well, we will remove you. Plain and simple. So I gave you a chance earlier, but if you're here to troll, my dude, I will not hesitate to just remove you. So be wary, please. Yep, like I said, trolling is not welcome, so if you're here to talk about Diablo 4, we welcome you, but if you're here to troll or be disruptive, you know, then I'm sure there are other streams you can find to do that. Okay? I forgave you once because of your name, but, you know, I'm not gonna be that lenient the next time. Okay. I remember this being pretty good, actually. I'm going to take that. Oh, a new rare sword. Yes, please. This will actually be really, really good. This one I might actually bother upgrading because it's a really strong sword. This one is a strong one, but not as good. I want the Dash Shadow Clone. This one I don't really care about because Conceited Aspect's not that useful. I'm not giving up my critical strike chance. Don't mind giving up cooldown reductions for this armor. No go. Way better. This one has very good stats. If I could get crit damage on it, it'll be perfect. Double damage, stun enemies, close enemies. Rather than stunned, if I could roll dazed on this, it'll be perfect. But I think my current one is fine, so I'll leave that there. I can always find something better. Okay, onward. And as always, thank you to everybody who is being very lovely and keeping the sound on. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Altman, for subscribing. We welcome all of our awesome new peeps. that is a nice explosion. Okay, slay the Redeemers 3. The affix stats are shit. Ideally, if I could just get 4 affixes on it with some really good stuff, I'd be happy. Silent string. Slowed, crowd controlled. This is pretty good, I would say. But injured enemies sucks. I could re-roll injured to something else, which would work perfectly fine if I could just get either crit damage or vulnerable. That'd be perfect. Oh. The last Redeemer's there. Okay.
Rejoice, my loyal servants. Word of your deeds has stirred the hearts of the faithful. Our enemies in Kyishistan assailed you with lies and blades alike, but never once did your devotion waver. Now, peace
This
has
other
come
one
to this
is
land,
also pretty good,
plagued by
honestly.
conflict and evil. To your selfless and holy triumph, it is my honor to sanctify you in the light. You are absolved of what was done to protect the faith and bring wisdom to the ignorant. Henceforth, you will be known as Saint Omath, Saint Aniya, and Saint Serus.
I'll try to restructure the first one first. See if that'll budge.
They've been feeding on me. My soul. Please, take it back from them.
Take back your soul. I'll try. That was a nice little 10k crit. Hey, sweet. Okay, what's in this amulet? Energy cost reduction. This is actually really good. All I need is cooldown reduction on it, and I am set. Okay, energy cost reduction, and I think I'll go for... I'll remove the shrine buff duration, so this amulet's pretty good. I can chuck a skull into it. These two, I'll try. Poison trap rogues are okay. They're pretty fun. But I just prefer twisting blades because twisting blades is more active playstyle. Trap is okay, but sometimes like enemies may not trigger your trap. And I've seen that being a problem. So Poison Trap is actually considered one of the lower tier builds because it's pretty shit once you actually get higher in the game. The two most popular are either Penetrating Shot or this one, which is Twisting Blades. So just be careful of that. That is the major weakness of the Penetrating Shot. The fact that it... Well... sorry, that's the weakness of the Poison Trap. The fact that it really requires them to actually trigger the traps. Michael, this is a streamer's chat. I'm the streamer, hi. I'm not tech support. So... I'm not sure how to help you. My advice, you should go look for tech support. Okay? Okay. I'm glad we understand each other. Because no matter how much you want it, I got no way of helping you, buddy. This is not my area of expertise. My area of expertise is Diablo. If you told me that your rogue has like magical LED lights that came on, then I'd say, yeah, sure, okay. You know, but I don't have the powers to assist you with that kind of stuff. Okay, all this is junk. Let's junk it.
Blessings on you, friend.
That looks worn. I can fix it.
Now, let's go do some creepy stuff. Okay, Michael. You do whatever. But yeah, goodbye.
Don't dull.
If you want to troll, there are other chats you can troll. We don't need you. Oh lord. I'll 1v1 your ass all day with my level 98 necro. Sure, Michael. You can go bother Shroud with that shit. Okay. Oh, they always be getting mad, you know? Ah, there we are. Got my CDR. Okay, beautiful.
Don't be a stranger. Come back soon.
Now we put it on. And bing! We are in an even better position. Now we will go to the jewelers and chuck a nice skull in it after we upgrade it. Upgrade. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You appreciate that.
Bing! We are ready. This is good. Okay, now. I mean, there's always gonna be people trolling. I don't care. Let them do what they want, man. To me, their very existence is just what it is. If they got nothing better to do, you know, they can just go. Who's gonna care? Is my viewership gonna change? No, because they're obviously not even watching with the sound on, so. They can go. They can go. I'ma just enjoy myself. Okay, let's try with this one first. We need either crit damage or vol damage. Enchant. Daze damage is okay. But crit damage would be preferred. No change. Okay, fine. In that case, it's a bit of a shame, but put that on there, and then we'll go imprint it because it's a newer, rarer crossbow. Let's go imprint it with our lovely twisting blades. Where's that? Somewhere. 'Tis somewhere, my friends. There it is, twisting blades. Ding. Okay. And then, last but not least, we're gonna go upgrade it up all the way. Because I do love crit damage, but kinda no point right now. Later on, it'll be very good. Ideally, I want crowd control, crit damage, and something else. Daze would be very good to have, actually. But ideally, vol damage. Okay, now we crush this one, crush this one. This one can be crushed, that's okay. For this one, no. Twisting Blades Rogue can be played right from the beginning, so it's pretty good. Like, honest to God, I have no troubles with this. Like, this is pretty good straight off the bat. So I genuinely have absolutely no issues with this one. I think it's very good. Actually, aspect shadow slicer. I wonder if that is no things. Because if it's Shadow Slicer is a basic one. Nice. Nice. I'm gonna add that in again just because it makes dazing easier. Okay. Let's have some fun with this. First, let's extract. This one too. And then just for the lulls, right? We're going to re-implement the Shadow Slicer one. So let's try and enchant this one first. See if I can get close enemies, I'll take it. Okay, then put it in there. Okay. I will go for it in future. Once it's above the particular... Once it's a tier 6 weapon, then I will put a Shadow Slicer aspect. If I can find the room, because I think it'll be very useful overall. Okie day. I will go through to this area from Girandai.
This must have belonged to him.
Okay, Elixir Demon Slaying. Let's go. And of course, thank you to all of my actual active viewers, you know, all the real people. My lovely 20 plus keeping my sound on. Thank you very much. No matter how hard the losers from other games try and troll us, they can't stop us, can they? Alright, let's rock and roll. I just realized that the blades, if they hit the demon in the center, because she's got a barrier up, they won't actually like trigger. Oh man, my damage just went up to an insane extent. Okay. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. Oh, Sir Bane. Hope you're having a good morning. Alright, let's see. That sword is no good, but that's okay. Almost time. Almost time to call it. Let's see if I can at least explore this region first. Although while I'm exploring it, I hope somebody tries me. That'll amuse me greatly.
We demand blood.
Yes, I did. I finished it twice on live stream actually, because I didn't know that you could skip the campaign. So I actually finished it twice on stream. I wonder what'll happen if I fight the boss. Yep. You get to skip it once you're finished. Anyway, let's cleanse my PvP crystals because I earned them anyway. So they are mine. Ding 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 ding. Okay. Alright, we didn't quite make it where we wanted to go, but that's alright.
So you feel it.
Okay, we made it here. Now, I do believe we have to go back to Tree Whispers, though. So, we will end the stream there once we grab our little Tree Whispers. But other than that, thank you guys. Been a very fab stream today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back in the evening to crush some more. Alright, so look forward to it. Look forward to it. We will wreck face. Okay. Whee! Run. Run as fast as your little legs can carry you, Rogue. Run.
It is done.
Chaos. Ah, another level. Good. Even more crits. One more there. And then I think I'll take damage reduction while crowd controlled. And then I think I should be pretty sick. Yep. Yeah. I still should have enough points to get all that I want. I will get what I want, what I deserve. Falling and we're losing control. You're pulling us, dragging us down that dead-end road. Your magic white rabbit, your white roam straight jacket. You daze an enemy. Okay, good. My plan is set. Man, a lot of these are just not good enough. I need at least baseline critical strike chance. Of course, without that, I can't advance. So these are really good, but not good enough. Gonna need better. Okay, anyway. For now, that's good enough. Thank you guys so much. It's been a fantastic stream. I'll see you guys this evening for more shenanigans. So, catch you all then. Y'all stay healthy and happy. See you later.